I was like, oh, you know, stuff's happening, there's a big noise issue. Not just read my text.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and Doug, I'm doing a presentation today on the rapid rollout and design of Moodle courses. My name's Vernon Spain. I'm the National Senior Learning Technologist for the EdTech Department of the Endeavour Learning Group and Study Group. Now this presentation will feature the design and functionality uses we've made of the Generico plugin in rapidly designing and laying out courses to our many different LMSs. Oh, it works from here too. But first, the problems we had on our LMSs, scroll of death. We've all heard about that. It was very visually dull. People wanted image-based navigation. This is the old course. I'm not kidding. That's literally how the course used to scroll, how it used to handle, move around. So, the solution, we added the one topic format and we added images. That was the first result. Much better, much simpler, much cleaner. Everyone was happy. And then, more problems. They wanted more images. They wanted faster and easier navigation. They wanted pretty pictures. And as you can appreciate, everyone's idea of pretty pictures changed. So the solution was grid format. Yay, everyone was happy. They could pick their own images, but it was very, very slow. The grid format loaded the entire course when you first loaded the page. So we're looking at about 20, from memory, I think it was 22-second load times for the course. And of course the students blew chunks. They got very, very cranky, as they should. So the next solution was manual grids. Still on the one topic course format. We manually coded the grids in, put the links in ourselves, and it looked good. Simple to use. It ticked all the boxes, but it was tedious. Damn. If you notice that green bar at the right hand side of the page, that's how many times you had to scroll down. Each one of those you had to scroll down that much to get to the full amount of code. If you missed one, the links didn't work and the students complained. But then along came Generico, the main part of my presentation today, and turned this into this using this. It was dead simple. Really, really simple. So, what black magic is this? It's a templating filter written by a guy named Justin Hunt. There's the link. He's a very successful contributor to Moodle, very popular stuff. Now, what's a templating filter? A filter for templates. Yeah, I didn't know what that meant either. Took me a couple of years of playing, and then eventually I worked it out. So how does it work? Starting simply, at something at. Inside the code for Generico, you replace something with the word that you want to do. For example, I like to boogie. I like to boogie. At. If boogie will be the suggestion, you would type in a box and get I like to boogie. So, once you put it into Generico, it looks a bit like the box on the right. I like to. So, that's how it looks from the teacher's view or the person putting the content from their view. So you enter the details for I like to. So boogie, you type in next to that. Boogie is just your suggestion. So in this case, I put in the word pontificate. Can't even remember what that means right now, but I liked it. So that's what it looked like. I like to pontificate. So nice, simple, easy use. Easy to change. You change the word, it displays differently. But let's do something more. Let's play a little. Let's do something complex. A video wall. I use this one found here from Bootsnip. This is a sample they've given, and as you can see, Bootsnip's got lots of code for this kind of stuff. It gives you the HTML, the CSS. There's an example. That's what it looks like. So that's what I started with. I cleaned it up a little bit, and that's my simplified version. So it's simple span 3, source, and as you notice on the right, the ats, and all you do is you change the YouTube video link, the 5 or the number of digits at the end, to the at, and that will give you what you need. That's how it looks. So that's the Killer Rabbit Monty Python sketch. And you don't have to do it just once. You can do it many, many times in the same editor. That's responsive as the page resizes, or if it goes to a mobile, that will automatically resize to match. Nice and simple. What else can we do? First, that's what it looks like. Quite simple. Video wall demo. I set it up, put the code in, ready to use. What else? So this is the standard lesson module. As you can see, it looks a little bit different. We've used Generico to change the background, to add background pictures and change the way some of the text displays. We can do course backgrounds. You might recognise this, Doug, from Law 100. So we can do, very simply, change the course background for every course. We can also change the background for a quiz or an individual item. Very easy to use, and as you can see, very visual, very nice. And more. We can do YouTube embeds, PDF management. So our PDFs come from an external source, and we can brand them and display them according to that. We can do alerts, accordion resources, modals, pop up more, and more and more. There's so many ideas, so many things that you can do with this. I get a lot of my ideas from bootstep.com or the Bootstrap 232. Or you can use an HTML page builder, and that's where you drag and drop and build a sample of your page. Now I've linked to one at the bottom of the page there. So, other things you might need to do this. Helpful tools and abilities. Stylish is a browser add-on. It's brilliant. Allows you to make CSS and HTML changes, but you do it from your browser, not from the site. So you can test something before it goes live. Paint.net is really good. W3 Schools, for all the lessons. It has a try it now feature, which is really cool. You type in the code on one side, and it does things on the other. Simple to use. Pixabay is where I get all my free images. They're Creative Commons CC0. That means they're free, as in beer. You can take it, you can use it, you don't have to attribute. It's really, really useful. The main skill you need to do most of this stuff is view source. You right click in Chrome and go inspect element, or inspect element Firefox and IE. Quite simple. A word of caution. This tool can include HTML, CSS and JavaScript from external sources. This is a big deal. It's a potential security vulnerability. You cannot have teachers, ordinary teachers, having access to this plugin from the administrative side. You need to be very clear about that. That little link there, where you plug into JavaScript externally, if you plug into somebody else's JavaScript, they don't need to hack your LMS anymore to destroy it. They just need to hack that other bit of JavaScript. So you don't know anything about that source, or if you trust that source of JavaScript, but they get compromised, that's your site hacked as well. Now, thanks and acknowledgements. I'd like to thank Justin Hunt, the guy who developed this, and many other useful plugins, including the Poodle set. Amazing guy. Lots of great work. My co-worker Phil Mackay, Moodlemootau presenter from last year, Michael Roberts. He did an amazing presentation on using CSS and JavaScript to improve the design and format of Moodle courses. This Generico plugin makes a lot of the hard work that he did kind of redundant, because this is a much easier, more reliable way of doing it. I'd also like to thank my line managers, Jennifer Osborne and Carolyn Barker, and also all the other Moodle plugin developers and the Moodle community in general. So, rapid rollout and design of Moodle courses. Any questions? Thank you for your time.